Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for some more Canada, or Dominion of North America, as we like to call ourselves, as we've kind of crushed the US beneath the heel of our boot. There's still whatever the hell's going on in New England, New Africa, and everyone else. We're just basically slowly waiting for our infamy to tick out. And I'm just doing some thinking, which is always dangerous. So I need 2 more art academies and patronize them. Now, the reason, of course, I want to do that is because I do actually have multiculturalism. The French are migrating to Pennsylvania. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Pennsylvania at this point makes up 26% of our economy. And I want to change that a little bit. Right, we've done conquest recently. Get radio production go. No. That's actually what I want to talk about. Also, we need to get, like, at least eventually the ports will get started. Oh, the trade unions are pissed, that's right. Work to rule. Okay. Yeah. And it's, yeah. Well, you know what? It was still worth it to get rid of our social bandit president. Yeah. The consequences of my actions. How dare they? That's okay. For now, we must continue our development. And there's freedom of thought. Open arms. Yeah, I'd like teaming shore, please. Because, you know, we'd actually already completed the new Colossus, so bada boom. That's going to be even more migration attraction. Can we actually afford to have more people here? No, but you know, there are in theory all of these places that should be capable of attracting people to come work in these peasant farms. I mean, already, like, our population's 72. I get corporate state. Yeah, we're taking off past Germany that can no longer functionally catch up to us. Alright. Health, what else would they like? These are all good questions. Yeah, you guys would like protected speech. I would like that too. Alright. There, that gets rid of work to rule, thankfully. Alright. So the District of Columbia is in anarchist revolt. Does that mean for the first time ever? Yeah. The standard of living and everything in the American market's returned. Because Missouri's now the capital. Oh. There's another Russian invasion? Or another fight against the Russians, I guess. We're constantly randomly going to war with them. Yeah. Okay, looks like the British are sending some dudes. Alright. Good. Development in Pennsylvania is continuing. Since we're getting and keeping electricity here, I was going to say, yeah, electric sewing machines and automatic power looms seem like they would be good. Making this one of the most efficient textile mills in the world. Perfect. I believe we're currently researching steam turbine too, so what's going to happen is I'm actually going to subsidize the power plants. Alright, let's get some telephone switchboards. Oh my god, shortage. Whatever, it's good enough. I'd like to improve our education, our standard of living, our workplace safety. We have nowhere near enough for all this, but it's at least a start. It is, in fact, a start. Alright. But yeah, with the US as is, I don't know, I should probably wait for them to just end their revolt. The body will never end. But yeah, Pennsylvania is very quickly becoming this amazing powerhouse of so much of our GDP. It is pretty incredible. And good, we're actually starting to build some ports now. Because the 80% British market access needs to come to an end. Oh, we can even get modern ports. That'll help. We are the cause of many of Britain's port shortages, so I feel it necessary for us to atone and build a bunch. I think since we have market unification, we transferred 90% of our convoys effectively. Because we transfer half from being a Dominion and then 40% more. So, yeah. So it should be 90%. Emulate a foreign country, sure. Why not? Alright. Yeah, as a result, it should be good. Yeah, we're getting better market access now. Because I would like to, in general, have us switch over to electric engines pretty much everywhere, if possible. Showed local prices. Yeah. Some places we end up with a shortage. That's not shocking. But here's the kicker. Yeah, you can do electric trains everywhere. Let's get the coal-fired power plants going. Because there we are. That's enough to generally keep most of it tamed here. Yeah, I was gonna say, hang on here. We need to alt-click, since from here on we're just kind of building. Yeah. Oh. Right, these areas wouldn't even have their power plants. Yes. This is fair. Alright. That works for me. Artistic expressions. Okay, yeah, you guys are slowly getting better. I'm really mad about corporate state, but I think it's really helpful, so. Good. Yeah, we're just drowning in migration interaction. I reject. Oh no, I can't reject. The election's still ongoing for too long. That's fine though, they're still gonna get 75% of the vote. And we now have protected speech. Alright. So far, so good. Yeah, this is all promoting quickly. Good. We need it. Yeah, I'd really like to see about purging the last little bit of the Anglican Church here. Joining the Scramble for Africa. I don't know about that. Belgian socialists are welcome. I mean, I could join the Scramble for Africa. It's weirdly not scrambling right now, but I'm not going to. Like, it's been a weirdly non-colonial game. Alright. So just want to double check here. Yeah, 96,000 from power plants, which is a little bit much. Does not help that we currently consume far too many engines. Although we have tried to deal with that a little bit. Man. Alright. Wow, your war sport is ticking down so slowly. Like... more oil in Pennsylvania. There's enough land for everyone. I'm not starting any fights. We're fine. Alright. So let's talk about assembly lines. In fact, let's try and roll out the assembly lines. Like... yeah, there we are. Off to a pretty damn good start there. Yep. Perfect. All right. Public motor carriages. All right. Increasing the demand for electricity hopefully helps with the subsidies a little bit. Yeah. It's no less than the railways. Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. 90% contribution. Perfect. Yeah. Britain needs our convoys. I think that's probably all we need to do. We can generate a lot. And I think this was a little much. There's so many. The problem is, of course, it's expensive to build all of them, so I don't necessarily want to. I wasn't sure how many we would end up actually needing, so I just wanted to be on the safe side. Wow, we got trench infantry. Okay. Good. Alright, so that should be enough. Alright. Yeah, many people are coming. Alright, so with only 55 infamy now. Oof. Well, some of these are cheap. Like 13, 23, 33. That's like 70 infamy. Yeah, also, I guess damage relations with a whole goddamn lot of you. Good lord. What is the world? No. Alright. So far, though, so good. How's electricity prices? Reasonable. That's what I like to see. Because here's the thing. At some point, we're also going to get, like, the electric arc process. I say at some point. Let's grab nitrogen fixation after those. Yeah. We're slowly pushing through tier 4. Soon we'll have our glorious compression ignition technology. And that is very, very good. I'm also hopeful that now we've got a little bit more invested in our education system. Our literacy can rise. Just a little. I was going to say, so at this point we probably need... We remarkably do not need more taxation capacity here. It's rather shocking. Okay. But fine. Hey. But don't mind that. More construction. Yeah, I'm assuming everywhere will now kind of have enough taxation capacity. For the most part, anyway. Yeah. No. Remember, we're the loyalists. We're gonna stay with the British. Oh well, yeah, the Germans are wrecking face on the continent. With Britain's help, of course. Our GDP just continues to climb. Nobody cares. Yeah. Our GDP ownership is down to 50. Yeah. I don't even mind. Like, the truth is, we just are making money. We will continue to make money. And our immigration rate's high enough, I don't really have to worry about who owns what, you know? Let's be real. It doesn't matter who owns what. Alright, I'd really like to develop Chicago a little bit more. Okay, it's a little cheap, so. Importantly, we've got a couple power plants. Oof. Okay. There's also no infrastructure here. I mean, fair enough. Let's get some infrastructure. And a couple government admin buildings for good measure. And hey, we're like 4 to 5 weeks out from these. So, get those built. Alright. is our army. Sure. We don't really have to worry too much. If they back down, they get annexed, so. We're just going to push in and take Maine. I mean, we'll slowly but steadily bring the other colonies under our boot. For the king. Alright. And we got education to 5, health system to 4. So that's helped our standard of living. Alright. Yeah, it's funny to see the peasant movement. I'm not too shocked by it, and I recognize that, oh wow, proportional taxation is better currently. I was going to say, I don't think we ever are going to get to proportional taxation being good just because of how many, like, peasants will just be inviting constantly, but no, it turns out. Proportional taxes. Throw him in jail. I'll take defense in depth, thank you. Yeah. Free 6,000 military points. We're currently relying entirely on, like, tech spread for society and all that, so... You know, we get, like, Zeppelins, that would be friggin' huge. Alright. Slow but steady. We're getting there. And before too long, we'll have it. Alright. But yeah, so developing Illinois is a good one. Like, its massive lead reserve makes it the perfect place to build the electronics industry, the glassworks, with their support, the bill shall pass. I'm surprised they don't support it outright anyway. Anyway, on to the next. Next up, we murder New Hampshire. Oh, no, they just surrendered. Fair enough. Incorporate those states. And reset some production methods here. And you know what? I guess also build some power plants. Why do you guys have, like... Well, I mean, the railways are subsidized, so... Let's try and free them from other things. That way they can actually work in the railway. Keep steel passenger. Okay. That should be fine now. We just had to get rid of all those admin buildings they had. Another 5 of those? I don't know. There. Just a real quick build there. Yeah, we're still developing Illinois, which is fine. Alright. So yeah, New England, Massachusetts. Encourage charitable giving. No, leverage the support. There we go. Slow and steady, though. There's not much of the disloyalists left. Oh, really? New Africa and New England. Oh. Oh. Alright. Good news, everyone. We have plastics. We also have the arcades. Electric streetlights still suck, but oh well. Okay. Let's do brine electrolysis and houseware plastics. Plastic production complete. Alright. No, that's pretty damn good. Yeah, our industries are continuing to grow at an unprecedented rate. The investment pool is actually growing as well. Alright, so we're on nitrogen fixation. Yeah. I'll help our farmers a little bit. Seriously. Crawled all the way up to the 90s. Alright. Well, it won't be too long before we can kind of just crush them all. Alright. Really just trying to let as much of this infamy burn off as possible. We do lose like 7.5 a year, which is pretty good. There we are. Radical body. 13%, 2%, so yeah. God wants the Socialist Labor Party to win. Alright. Like I said, I'd also really like to get the Rio Grande for that extra oil. Because I know we need the oil. God, we need the oil. Because, man, when I hit compression ignition, all the oil in the world isn't enough. Alright. Oh my. You joined the Socialist Labor Party? Oh, protectionist. I was gonna say, did you get a communist in charge of the armed forces? Yeah, you know, it might be time for us to take up a professional army. Yeah, we're good. Although, automatic bottle blowers, it's not bad. Alright. Yeah, 84. Like, we need more glass. of course, but it's soon gonna be like that we can no longer do bone china because we just produce too much. No thanks. Don't want that event. It's pretty good. Yeah, they're down to only 7%, so they've got like half as many votes as everyone else. The Socialist Labour Party has 300% momentum. Like, it's just not happening. Patriotic fervor, baby. Alright. I mean, yeah. Get out of here. If you want peace, be prepared for war. Ain't. No good. So the United States and the anarchists made peace. In that case, it's finally time, isn't it? It's finally time to put an end to all this. Ah, it's the American market capital still. The Netherlands is predicted to side with the US. Really? And Mexico, if possible. How strange. Yeah, I mean, you should be fearful. Yeah, the fact that the US is in bankruptcy is a bit of a problem. It's another one of those situations where I definitely cannot mobilize my army until the fight actually begins. Alright. So, can I conscript one trench infantry? No. Not a single trench infantry can be raised to fight. To be fair, it doesn't look like they're raising anything at all either, so... because they're just too messed up at this point. Alright, lost the electrics factories in Illinois. Good. And get those phones and radios made. We're still owning 52% of our GDP. Nice. Britain just keeps climbing. Alright, so war's broken out. Columbia, the Maritimes, Oregon. And Ohio, I guess. Good work, guys. Just go conquering, you know? DC's back to being their technical capital. It is, but whatever. We'll just need to conquer it all. don't have any troops defending, so it's finally the annexation of America. You know, it's kind of cathartic. It's done. You know, it's over. There's still, like, the remnants, but the U.S. itself is now officially done. Completely conquered. Okay. Let me see here. State actions. Incorporate. Reset some production methods. And on that note, get all the railways over to electric, eh? More engineers. Yeah, sure, whatever. Don't care. No. I don't want a Republican. They're kind of useless. Fine. But yeah, that cleans up the rest of America officially. There's still the unofficial bits of America, though. Yep. And the unofficial bits, well, there's getting to be fewer and fewer of them. Not bad at all, is it? Not bad at all. GDP, 300 million. And climbing with great speed. And even more now, for I have nitrogen fixation. It means we get to use chemical fertilizers. And oil in our fertilizer plants. Alright. Our economy becomes even more efficient. Guys are all on the max. Shockingly, the artillery foundry and arms industry can also do this. I don't even know how. But sure. Yeah, go for it. Steam donkeys for everyone. Eventually we'll even get to that level up there. Getting the minimum wage established is helping a lot, I think. Especially with our budget. It's good. Oh yeah, there's the unrealized taxes line. Good to see. Get like 5 more of those. And the Maritimes. To be fair, I mostly forget about the Maritimes. Alright. The glassworks in Illinois have been constructed. Everyone loves them. Everyone buys them. They are glorious. It's pretty difficult to compete with them at this point. Lead is slowly becoming more expensive to the point that we are now building lead mines here too. We must keep developing. We are unstoppable. Alright. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me anymore. What's my prestige? 2335. What's Britain's prestige? They have to be double ours. 3623, yeah. Yeah. Leverage disadvantage -4. Yeah. So, if I swap over to professional army, we'll get rid of 50% leverage resistance. And we're on free trade for -25%. Laissez-faire for... Oh no, laissez-faire doesn't give -25. Protected speech gives -25. Nice. I guess we should get on to total separation, though. Maybe? What does the culture map mode look like? Let's have a look at that. Yeah, Yankee and Dixie are still pretty prominent. But... yeah, we'll see. Maybe not, because honestly, it's just sort of fun thing. Like... a lot of the Mashriki here are only going to be second-class citizens unless assimilate. You know, so long as they don't convert. I think, because if they have nothing in common, then it's just plus 75. Total separation would give them another 15, so... so, fair enough. Maybe we just sit on this. Maybe that's the good idea, actually. So that way we can assimilate. Well, this is back to being Franco-Canadian. Good for them. Yeah, 45%. They're trying their best. So many English. No matter how many we assimilate, it's just never enough. Yeah. Alright, we're up to 90 million people. That's pretty good. Alright. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I have been your Leo's Gilman, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.